Farmer Paul here in the last week of May, and a lot of changes have gone on here, and as you can see, we once again have a swarm of bees. Earlier back in April, we showed you a couple times that the bees swarmed because they did so well during the winter that they were able to multiply and not die, and so they overflowed the beehives, which you can see are here. We keep adding layers to those boxes to make more room for more bees, but still, these bees this morning when I got to the farm, I saw them swarming around this tree, and now our beekeeper is literally vacuuming them up out of the tree, where he will transplant them into a regular beehive so that they can take care of the queen, multiply, and produce honey. So this volunteer cottonwood tree has acted as their home away from home for a little while, only a few hours. So we're vacuuming them up into a box, and we will put them into a new beehive where they will again be able to feed and defend the queen, as well as produce honey for their brood, as well as for us to eat off of. So there's lots of interesting facts about nature that a lot of people take for granted, and these bees know that when it gets too crowded, it's time to move out. And so we make preparations to give them a new place to live and breed, and to produce honey, and of course to produce more bees, which is their pretty much sole purpose, is to reproduce to more bees, and in doing so they make honey to feed them, and we are able to harvest the extra to use for honey that we all enjoy to eat. Remember that local honey is very beneficial to humans, because if you eat honey that is made locally or produced locally by these bees, they have an antibody that they kind of make into their honey, which helps us to ward off some infections. I'm not talking about being something that's going to take care of coronavirus, but it helps you maybe your joints be healthier, or maybe have a less severe cold or not get a cold, and some of those things because of the local antibodies that the local bees produce in their honey from our environment, and then transfer that benefit to humans. So it's a good reason to be buying locally grown or locally produced honey and consuming it as one of your sugar sources. They're a good healthy sugar source. Your body metabolizes natural honey very well. It's actually about as natural as you can get. And so we're very glad to be able to produce some local honey for our local customers to enjoy, and both for their immune systems as well as for their taste buds. So Farmer Paul signing off for now from Siegel's Cottonwood Farm, as we watch our beekeeper vacuuming up the bees that have left their hive and are looking for a new house to live in. And we're more than happy to provide that house for them to live in. So Farmer Paul signing off for now on this Memorial Day 2020, hoping everyone is well.